All right. I actually started the stream over because I revealed secret information on the screen because I'm a novice. All right, but the deal is, like in my last stream that one person watched, the audio device that is right for my USB sound card thing, USB input device. What did they tell me to say? USB audio interface. Anyway, the right one is this USB ASIO, but when I select that, I cannot capture the audio in OBS and stream it. And how can I be an FL Studio streamer if I can't capture the audio in FL Studio on the stream? That's ridiculous. So I have to figure this out. I have to learn about the audio settings in FL Studio. But since my problem's about MIDI, I wonder if, no, that's the input. Yeah, that's my keyboard, an Alesis Q49, the cheapest keyboard I could find at Guitar Center. Yeah, you don't want to learn to play the piano on an Alesis Q49. You'll learn wrong. And then, output, well, I don't know. I guess I want that for output, but it's interesting. That's neither here nor there. Maybe that is, I don't know. There's a lot I don't know. Wallowing in ignorance. Okay, so we got Windows specific options, and what does this do? What does this take us to? Takes me to, doesn't take me to anything. Takes me to 404. Good old 404 error. Let's just try reading. The options selected here will determine what audio inputs and outputs are available to be used by FL Studio. Select audio inputs and outputs from the mixer and out menus. And which are the mixer and out menus? Let's see what that is. Mixer and out menus. Huh. Okay. So that makes me think. Oh, input. So if I select master, oh, that's input. I don't think I want that. Output. Oh. Yeah. Well, that's already selected. Focusrite USB, stereo. And I hear it. And you can see the lines moving, but you don't hear FL keys. What's this? And then what's that? Then what is, how does this work? That's the monitor. How does the monitor know what to do? Let's see if I can go back. All right, audio input output. Let's just keep reading. Drop down menu. Okay, we want, what was F10, I think. Takes you to audio settings. Well, it takes you to MIDI settings, and then you click audio. So device, where's device? I don't see the word device. Maybe they mean this. Or maybe they're talking about device on the mixer. Let's see. Do you see the word device here? No. Terminology. Let's try. Okay, audio. Drop down menu is used to select the audio device. Output input device to be used by FL Studio. This will show installed audio device drivers. If you have more than one audio device installed, the output menu can be used to switch between them. Press F10 to open the settings panel. Well, that's what I did. So this must be what they mean by device, even though it says output device. Unless there's something on here. I don't see device. I do see input and output, but I believe that's for MIDI. Okay, let's see what else. To use more than one audio device simultaneously, Windows. To use a single input and output from two devices, select FL Studio ASIO and choose separate input and outputs as shown below. Oh. If you want to use simultaneous inputs or outputs from several devices, select ASIO for all. Open the driver and activate multiple inputs. Huh. Well, let's give one of these a try. FL Studio ASIO. So then I click the ASIO panel. Input. I guess I want the default input to be Focusrite. And the output to be Focusrite. And let's change the buffer length to 256 and see what happens. Well, that's better, but that was the lowest buffer length and it's still too much delay. Well, and then I'm assuming this will just be higher. Yeah, and this will probably be higher. Oh, it sounds worse too. What's up with that? So, yeah, there's a barely perceptible delay, which for, you know, if you walk up to a real piano and you press the key on it, it's going to instantly make a noise as far as your brain's concerned. There's no electronics in the middle. And so, having played it for years, I won't be able to get over that. You just have to be there. It's not just a weird thing to get hung up on. All right, well, it's nice to know that that's an option. Let's play with this one. All right, so we got a totally different looking menu here. Oh, wow, look at all this stuff. ASIO for all, okay. All right, let's pick this one. What do I do? Press this. Huh, well, that is way worse, and no audio comes out of the, no audio gets picked up by OBS. What other settings we got here? What's this? USB. No, Bluetooth. Yeah, it's one of my Bluetooth devices. A bunch of disabled stuff in here too. Interesting. All right, so that kind of works almost, but it doesn't play sound out the right channel. How do I fix that? Well, I'm really not actually sure this is what we wanted to do anyway. I don't have an input need that's different than the output need, because the input would be XLR ports on the Focusrite if I were going to record audio. And the output's the Focusrite also. Maybe I should give that driver update idea a try. So let's see. Focusrite. Sapphire 6 USB. Easio driver. Let's see what we can get. Sapphire 6 USB Easio driver for Windows 10 and 11. Maybe it'll work. Oh. Should have thought of this a long time ago. Should have tried being a professional. Professional computer man. Okay. Let's see. Close that. All right, so I'm going through the setup. I'm going to do it off screen. I accept. Install. Preparing install. Not enough ASIO output channels. At least 2 channels are needed. Okay. All right. No driver installed. Perfect. Okay. Finish. Now let's see what happens. Probably need to quit and reopen FL Studio. Let's do it quick. Quick. Quit. Quit. I should have closed it before I did this. Don't save. All right. Okay. Well, at least the audio didn't break on the stream, so that future people could continue to hear me rant to myself. That's not good. Options. Audio settings. Oh, yeah, right. Huh. What is this? Focusrite Thunderbolt. Crazy. All right, I'm pretty sure I broke it with that driver install. Let's try it again. When in doubt, you just install it again. Rerun the exact same program. Okay, didn't seem like it did anything bad that I don't want the internet to see. And so that's kind of what the very exciting thing looks like. Oh, you saw my secret C drive folder names. Finish. All right. Let's see if we get any new audio devices. I will not show my screen with audio devices this time. Speakers. Interesting. Driver date 7/10 for Sapphire 6 ESP. Fascinating. All right, let's try FL Studio again. Oh, it wants me to restart. That might be necessary. So I might have to do that to fix this. That's a classic driver situation, though. All right, well, I'm going to stop this very boring stream where I try to figure out audio settings in FL Studio and come back later or another time, or no, another time. I won't say never.